We were heading down that gravel road, sunset in the mirror, hearts wide open and bold. You said love was like a journey we take slow, but sometimes we drive too fast to know. Then we hit that one-lane bridge, no shoulder wide enough for both to give. Had to choose, go first or step aside. It ain't always easy to let love ride. It's a one-lane bridge and love's that way. You wait your turn or drive away. Sometimes you meet right in the middle. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it bends a little. You hope they'll stop, but they may not. It's a one-lane bridge, and one wrong move means a lot. Tried to time, I tried to be fair, but hearts don't always meet halfway out there. You blink, you stall, or push too hard, and you end up driving off in the dark. I sat there long, my hands on the wheel, wishing you knew just how I feel. But the road behind won't change a thing, and you were gone before the spring. It's a one-lane bridge and love's that way. Wait your turn or drive away. Sometimes you meet right in the middle. Sometimes it breaks, sometimes it bends a little. You hope they'll stop, but they may not. It's a one-lane bridge, and one wrong move means a lot. I've learned that love takes time don't always move at the same pace. It's a one-lane bridge, and now I know. Sometimes you stay, sometimes you let go. If we ever find that road again, maybe we'll both know where to begin. But if we don't, I'll still have this, a lesson learned at the one-lane bridge. It wasn't the words that made me fall, not the sweet hello or the quiet drawl. It was the way your lips turned slow, like sunshine melting winter snow. You laugh at nothing, just tilt your head, and every heavy thought I had was dead. In a world full of noise and fight, your smile was my peace, my life. Your smile, it's the reason I still believe. Something soft in something free. It's burned in my heart like a southern sky. It's the part of you that never says goodbye. I'd give 1,000 lonely miles just to see your smile. I see it now in an old Polaroid, worn and bent but full of joy. You were barefoot, dancing in the stream, that grin of yours brighter than my dreams. It didn't ask, it didn't try, it just lit the dark and healed the why. Even now, when the nights run long, your smile is my favorite song. Your smile, it's the reason I still believe in something soft, in something free. southern sky. It's the part of you that never says goodbye. I'd give 1,000 lonely miles just to see your smile. Maybe one day when I'm through this fight, I'll see it again in heaven's light. Your smile, it's the reason I learned to feel. The only thing that still feels real. It's with me now in every mile. Forever yours, your smile. Down a gravel road where the wildflowers grow, and the creek runs slow like it's got all the time to show. Old fences lean with a story to tell of a place where we lived and we loved so well. Where the fields meet the sky and the wind hums a tune underneath the wide open stars and a silver moon. There's a little white church with its bell ringing clear, and the heart of this town keeps pulling me near. The barn's red paint is faded but still stands proud, with the scent of hay and a tractor sound. Kids run barefoot through the summer sun, chasing dreams any place where time's never done. Where the fields meet the sky and the wind hums a tune underneath the wide open stars and a silver moon. There's a little white church with its bell ringing clear, and the heart of this town keeps pulling me near. And when the day's done and the fireflies glow, we gather round the porch light, moving soft and slow. These simple moments, they're all I know in this country village where my heart calls home. Where the fields meet the sky and the wind hums a tune underneath the wide open stars and a silver moon. There's a little white church with its bell ringing clear, and the heart of this town keeps pulling me near. Dusty wheels on a gravel lane, sun setting low, it calls my name. Every mile takes me back again to that old country road where it all began. The smell of pine and fresh cut hay, kids playing where we used to stay. Laughter floats on the evening breeze down that country road beneath the trees. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. Mama's porch light shining bright, guiding me through the darkest night. No matter where this road may wind, that country road's always on my mind. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. Sometimes the city's cold and loud, but I'm still a country boy somehow. And when the weight of the world gets low, I close my eyes and I'm back on that road. Country road, take me home to the place where my heart belongs, where the fields roll on and the nights are slow. There's peace in the dust of that country road. Golden light through the cottonwood leaves, you're barefoot smiling sitting next to me. The breeze is soft, your hand in mine, and time stands still like a sweet old rhyme. My old guitar rests on my knee, tuned to the rhythm of you and me. No stage, no crowd, just your quiet eyes and a river flowing like lullabies. I will sing for you with my guitar under the tree, no matter how far, beside the river where hearts run free, where the world fades out and it's just you and me. Let the water whisper, let the sky turn blue. Every note I play belongs to you. The sun dips low and the fireflies glow, your head on my shoulder moving slow. You hum along like you always do, that harmony only meant for two. Years may pass and roads may bend, but I'll come back to this spot again, to strum your name on a summer breeze, by the river beneath these trees. I will sing for you with my guitar through all we are and all we are, beside the river where dreams still gleam, where love is real, not just a dream. So close your eyes and stay a while. You're the reason behind every smile. Broadway, under neon skies, there's a girl who stops the world with her eyes. Miranda walks like a southern breeze, with a heart as wild as the Tennessee trees. Cowboys pause when she walks by. She don't wear diamonds, but she shines so high. She ain't trying, but she steals the scene, the kind of beauty only country means. Miranda, the prettiest soul in Nashville town, with a voice like sunset and hair hanging down. She don't need a crown or a silver stage, she's a song on every songwriter's page. Yeah, Miranda, you're more than just a dream. You're the queen of every country boy's scene. She works the cafe on 2nd Street, pours coffee and kindness so bittersweet. She hums old hymns when the day is slow and makes the whole damn world feel like home. Miranda ain't just looks and charm, she's thunder wrapped in a field so calm. She's laughter, pain, and fire in her soul, the kind of girl who makes a broken heart whole. Miranda, Nashville's brightest flame. No girl before or after is quite the same. You wear your roots like a melody, strong, sweet, and wild as a cypress tree. Oh, Miranda, every song I write is you. The heart of Nashville shining true. Headlights cut the velvet dark, the crickets sing as the night ignites a spark. The dust kicks up on this gravel trail, a whisper of wind, a midnight tale. The moon's a silver guide above, casting shadows where I drove. Midnight on the country road, where the secrets and the memories go. Quiet stars and an open sky, I drive alone, but you're nearby. Every mile, every bend I know. Midnight on the country road. Radio hums a soft old tune, I'm chasing echoes of summer moon. Every turn brings a face to mind, a love that's lost but still feels kind. No city lights, no crowded street, just heartbeats and the rhythm of my feet. Midnight on the country road, where the secrets and the memories go. Quiet stars and an open sky, I drive alone, but you're nearby. Every mile, every bend I know. Midnight on the country road. Maybe someday I'll find my way back to you at the break of day, but till then this lonesome song plays on and on. Midnight road where the secrets and the memories go. Quiet stars and an open sky, I drive alone, but you're nearby. Every mile, every bend I know. Midnight on the country road. Midnight on the country road. I walked the road you laid before me, try to live up to what I couldn't see. Every step I felt your eyes, judging the man I'd realize. I'm rough around the edges, a little worn, learned hard lessons, sometimes got torn. But in my heart there's one thing sure, I'm still the son you hoped for. I'm not the man you dreamed I'd be, but I'm standing here hoping you see. Behind the scars and all the flaws, there's a heart that loves, and that's because even if I'm not perfect or pure, I'm still the son you hoped for. I remember nights you stayed up late, praying for me to find my way. I took some wrong turns, lost my fight, but I'm still here, holding on tight. I ain't got it all figured out, but I'm trying hard to erase the doubt. One day I hope you'll look and say, that boy's grown strong in his own way. I'm not the man you dreamed I'd be, but I'm standing here hoping you see. Behind the scars and all the flaws, there's a heart that loves, and that's because even if I'm not perfect or pure, I'm still the son you hope for. Love ain't about being flawless and true, it's about holding on even when you're blue. So here I stand with open hands, trying to be the man you understand. I'm not the man you dreamed I'd be, but I'm standing here hoping you see. Behind the scars and all the flaws, there's a heart that loves, and that's because even if I'm not perfect or pure, I'm still the son you hope for.
I had a map drawn in my mind, with stars to guide and hills to climb. I left that small town in a beat-up Ford, chasing something I couldn't afford. Found a few highs, took a few falls, heard no answers when I gave it my all. Letters home I never sent, nights alone with rent half spent. There's dust on my dreams, but they're still mine. Worn and weathered, but they still shine. Like old boots left by the back door light, scuffed by hope and the edge of night. They may be quiet, but they still sing. There's just a little dust on my dreams. You said come home when you're tired, son. but I kept running from what I'd become. Now I'm back here with empty hands, but a heart that finally understands. Dreams don't break, they just bend with time, waiting like thunder for the right line. And maybe tomorrow they'll rise again on the wings of a soft southern wind. There's dust on my dreams, but they ain't gone. They've been out there trying to carry on, like a porch light in a heavy rain, flickering faith through the hurt and strain. They're beat up truths, but they still mean everything, even with dust on my dreams. I've driven down some broken roads, left a trail of lies and heavy loads, took turns I wish I never made, burned some bridges that won't be saved. Whiskey nights and motel sins, a Bible in the drawer I never let in, but I kept a photo in my coat of Mama's porch and a promised note. Now I'm following a roadmap to redemption. With every mile I feel the tension. The rear view's full of all my pain, but there's sunlight breaking through the rain. I'm not there yet, but I believe that grace is somewhere up ahead of me. Stopped by church just past the state line. The preacher said, "Son, you're right on time." Dropped to my knees in that old pine pew, told the Lord I don't know what to do, but He don't need me perfect, just true, with a heart that's finally breaking through. So I turned the key and hit the road, heading back to the place I know. Still following this roadmap to redemption, marked by tears and good intentions. The past is heavy, but I won't let go of the second chance I've come to know. There's love waiting down that old dirt street, where mercy and memory meet. And I'll keep driving till I see the light on that front porch, swinging the pale moonlight. Yeah, I'm coming home to where we stood there, quiet in the pouring rain. Your hand in mine, both feeling the strain.
She walks by like a melody, soft as the wind through a willow tree. And I smile like I always do, but she don't see the fire I've carried through. She laughs with him, he holds her tight, and I nod like it don't cut deep each night. 1,000 words I'll never say, 'cause love like mine, it don't get to stay. She deserves better than a quiet man with empty pockets and calloused hands. She needs bright lights in a sky full of stars, not a worn out truck and a patched up heart. So I let her go without a fight, swallow my truth every lonely night. She'll never know I wrote her name in every letter, 'cause deep down I knew she deserves better. I fix her fence, I light her porch, I'm always near, but never more. And if she cried, I'd be the first to show. But I stay behind the love she'll never know. And she deserves better than a second thought, than a man who loves her but says he does not. She deserves dancing in a new dress glow, not the small town secret I never show. So I keep my distance, play the part, while she runs wild with someone else's heart. She'll never see the lines, I never let her, 'cause I always knew she deserves better. And maybe one day when he lets her fall, she'll look around and I'll still stand tall. But she deserves better than waiting years, than tears that fall in silence here. If loving means letting her fly so free, then loving her means hiding me. She'll never hear this song, not ever, but every word says she deserves better.
You're just a boy with fire in your soul, thinking you're ready to take control. You roll your eyes when I give advice, saying, yeah, Dad, just to be polite. But I've walked roads where dreams go blind, loved and lost and paid in time. The lessons I've learned, they came real slow. And son, someday you will know. Someday you'll know why I stayed so late, why I worked hard, why I carried weight, why I held back tears behind the door, so you'd feel safe and I'd give you more. Why I said no when you wanted yes, and why love don't always look like rest. The world will test how far you'll go. And son, someday you will know. You'll fall in love and it might break. You'll feel like there's too much on your plate, and one day you'll hold a child in your arms and pray to God to keep them from harm. Someday you'll know why I worried so, why I watched in silence and let you grow, why I let you fall when I could have called, so you'd find out what strength is and what it's not. You'll understand when the years unfold. And son, someday you will know. I don't need thanks, I don't need praise, just want you strong when life misbehaves.
Someday you'll walk where I once stood, trying to raise a boy the best you could. You'll hear your voice, but it'll sound like mine, telling him, son, take your time. And you'll smile through tears when he lets go, and say, son, someday you will know.
She came in like sunshine through the screen door, bare feet on the porch, twirling on that old floor. Wind in her hair, sweet tea in her hand, laughing like she never needed a plan. She'd hum along to the radio's tune, golden like a wheat field in the middle of June. With every spin, the world slowed down. That girl made magic in a small town. She danced like July, like fireworks in her soul, like the heat of the moment you never outgrow, burning bright under that southern sky. She was summer love, no need to try, just a whisper of freedom in her wild blue eyes. Yeah, she danced like July. I still see her on that old gravel drive, in cut-off jeans and a heart so alive, singing along with her head held high, chasing dreams that could kiss the sky. She kissed me once by the old oak swing, said hold on tight, don't miss a thing. But time rolled on like it always will, yet I feel her heartbeat in the still. She danced like July, like a firefly in the night, like a slow song under porch light, laughing through the storms that passed us by. She was a wild breeze you couldn't tie, left me wondering how and why. Yeah, she danced like July. Time the summer wind blows, I swear I hear her in the radio, in every sunset fading slow. She's still here even if she had to go. She danced like July with a spirit so free, left her footprints all over me, a spark that lit the midnight sky, a goodbye wrapped in a lullaby, forever etched in the heat and high. Yeah, she danced like July. When the headlines scream and the nights run long, and the weight of the world feels all kinds of wrong, I drive that road back to where hearts stay warm, to my front porch light and my little calm in the storm. Amid the chaos, they're my steady flame, calling my name like a soft refrain. When I'm lost in the noise and the battle runs strong, they remind me where I truly belong. My family, my anchor, my
song, my calm in the storm, where I hold on. There's laughter in the kitchen, toys on the floor, coffee at sunrise, love behind the door. The world may shake, but I stand still in the house we build on stubborn will. Amid the chaos, they're my steady flame, calling my name like a soft refrain. When I'm lost in the noise and the battle runs strong, they remind me where I truly belong. My family, my anchor, my prayer, my song, my calm in the storm, where I hold on. They don't need to say a word, just a touch, a smile, and my soul is heard. Amid the chaos, they're all I need, the roots that grow while the world speeds. When everything's burning and hope feels gone, they're the reason I keep holding on. My family, my anchor, my prayer, my song, my calm in the storm, where I belong. Underneath the silver moonlight glow, where the gentle rivers flow, I strum my song so soft and free, a melody just for you and me. Stars above like diamonds bright guide my heart through the night. Whispers float on the midnight breeze, carrying love on harmonies. Moon, stars, and melody sing a lullaby just for me. In your arms, the world's at peace, with moon, stars, and melody. Crickets hum their sweet refrain, while fireflies light the lane. Every note a tender prayer, wrapped in the night's warm care. Moon, stars, and melody sing a lullaby just for me. In your arms, the world's at peace, with moon, stars, and melody. Let this song carry us away to a place where dreams will stay. I've walked through roads both near and far, chasing dreams under the same old stars. Met a few faces, heard a few names, but none of them ever burned the same. You came like dawn through the morning haze, quiet and warm in your gentle ways. From the first smile I somehow knew, forever starts and ends with you. You're the one and always will be, my forever, my only. No second guess, no heart to roam. You're my soul, you're my home. One in this life and one in the next. You're one and always, nothing less. We've had our battles, made some mistakes, learned that love bends but it never breaks. Through every silence, laugh and cry, you stood by me and I knew why. Even when time paints silver in our hair, I'll still reach for you in the midnight air. When words grow few and days grow slow, I love you more than you'll ever know. You're the one and always will be, the only star I'll ever see. Through every season, through every change, my love for you will never fade. One in this life and one in the next. You're one and always, nothing less. So if the road must ever end, know my heart will still defend the truth I've known since our first day. You are my one and always will stay.
There's a quiet place where the river bends, where the water shines and the tall grass bends. Mountains stand like they've seen it all, and the wildflowers bloom by the old stone wall. We've walked these banks since we were kids, skipping stones and making our bids. You'd laugh and run through the open field, and I'd chase your smile like a wagon wheel. Will you marry me by the river, where the sky meets the land forever, where the breeze tells stories in the trees, and your hand fits just right in me, with the mountains watching silently? Will you marry me by the river, please? Our names in that cottonwood, right where your heart first understood. Now I'm down on one knee with a ring so small, but a love that's wide as this canyon wall. I ain't got much but a good old truck, some honest work and a little luck, but I'll build a home with these two hands if you'll say yes to this simple man. Where we dreamed of life together, under
river and the memories. Sir, I've been sitting here rehearsing what to say, hoping you'd listen before I walk away. I know she's your little girl, your pride and light, but she's become my whole world overnight. I've seen the way she talks about you proud, the stories of your work, your voice so loud. And if I could be half the man you are, she'd be safe in love, no matter how far. Sir, I love your daughter more than words can show. Through every season, high or low, I'll stand beside her, come storm or shine. Protect her heart as if it's mine. I ain't perfect, but my promise is true, to spend my life taking care of her like you. I'll hold her hand through joy and pain, build a life where love remains. And if someday we raise a child or two, I'll teach them all I learned from you. I know you've seen boys come and go, but I'm here to stay. Just thought you should know, I don't take love lightly, not with her. So I came to ask you first, sir. Sir, I love your daughter more than words can say, and I wanna marry her someday. I'll stand beside her, proud and true. With every breath I'll honor you. You gave her wings, now let me be the one to build a home where her dreams can run. So with all my heart this vow I give, to love your daughter as long as I live.